Hello everyone, I really need to shave my face. This is going to be episode 1 of the moving vlog series. I'm very excited to bring this to you. The new shed is almost finished. We got the roof on it today, and tomorrow we're going to get the front roller door on and like some of the other like trim around the corners and the middle of the roof and stuff. But it's nearly done, so I thought it would be a good time to start like that pile of stuff behind me, this one. I'm going to try and get that a bit more organized. There's a few exhaust fans in that pile, so I'm going to get them all into this box. And then just like the rest of that cable and stuff can either be just thrown away or organized out into where it can go until when it gets moved over. I want to move that box with all the exhaust fans in it over once it's complete, and then I also want to move. In the old shed, there's these big fluorescent troffer lights. I got these for a project in the new shed. They're not actually going to be used for main lighting, at least not in the long run. I may use them as temporary lighting, but I'll explain that a bit later on, but basically I want to make some signs out of them and hang them on the wall. I think that would look really cool. Dog. But yeah, as you can see, the old shed, I'll flip the camera around. The old shed is literally, I don't think I've even ever shown this on camera, maybe I have, but it's literally full of stuff, and none of the lights in here work anymore. Like, it's all disconnected. So these big troffer fixtures, I want to actually try and get them out tonight and get all the stuff off them. That urban I might even move over as well. There's a few things in here that are like decently sized, because the first load that I want to do tomorrow, if we get the roller door on tomorrow, I want to get at least one load of things already over there from the get-go. Once I've got that box and those troffers, I'm going to focus on that pile. That can all go over as well. That may even happen tomorrow, but what we're going to do now is focus on this pile, and I am actually going to time-lapse this. So, hit the time-lapse. That's basically all of the majority of the stuff off this bench. There's still a few things, but that's basically all of the random bits of cable that were in there. Those are all the exhaust fans and an air vent. I haven't packed them in here the way that they're gonna be. I still need to put that lid on, obviously, and then that can go probably over there. This bin was empty, and I've managed to fill it with things completely. Haven't touched in here yet. But that's going to be next once I empty out that bin. I'm going to sort through that cable first, empty out that bin, and then probably move that over there. I won't pack it up just yet, but yeah, that's where I'm at. So I've regained a bit of working room. Just got the pile of leads there. They're all the ones that I want to keep. I organised all the other ones out, put them in the bin and threw them away, and then that's just some more ones that I found. My tool bag's here now. The main reason I wanted to clear this out was to get my tool bag off the ground. So that's there now. So what I'm going to do now is start tackling this. Obviously, I'm not going to get to all of it right now. I just want to get those 2 troffer fixtures out and everything on top of them probably. And maybe some of those fan motors. And then those 2 troffers, I want to stack them somewhere, probably in that corner or there, because they're one of the first things that I want to move over there. We'll fire up the street lights, but they will take a bit to warm up. Because I want to set the camera here, just so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'll start the time lapse when I'm ready, and if they're not warmed up. accidentally bumped the circuit breaker that feeds these street lights. So the high intensity discharge ones are restriking. The urban's almost done, but the metro still is out. A lot of the space was taken up by those box fixtures. I actually totally forgot I have this. I haven't ever made a video of that. I might do that at some point, but that's a Davis Bianca low bay fixture. I think it's 400 watt metal halide. I don't think I'm going to take anything else out of here for a little while yet. There might be a few things that like just fit into a trip that I'm going to make, such as like boxed stuff. I'll probably do a specific trip for boxed things. That light was still wired up to a plug, so I just ran an extension lead in to power that because I couldn't see anything in here. This is a pendant that I got recently. There's a few pendant lights like these two, the eye high bay as well, and then I think there's some in my room that I'm going to move over one of the first journeys because I don't want them getting broken being around here. In fact, I'm actually going to take this one here down and put it in my car now. These are those two big fluorescent lights I was talking about. I got these out of a skip bin with one of my friends. There was probably about 20 of these there. I only grabbed 2. But if I ever come across more of these, I'll probably grab more of them. I want to get a acrylic, like a transparent acrylic piece, and probably do some kind of sign writing on it. So I can do 2 companies. One of them may even be just willpower. The Metro just came back on. I moved this 125 watt Urban Maxi that I have to here. Those lights as well are used. And while I'm talking about lights, I turned on the eye high bay, the 400 watt mercury vapor light. So that's cool. That's why everything looks a bit green. Yeah, that's something else that happened. The that light kit cover broke. That happened a while ago. It's not original to that fan either, so I'm not too worried that this one broke. It is annoying though. There's fan motors here now. I'm going to move them somewhere else, but other than that, that's basically all I think I'm going to do tonight. I'll probably continue on with this video once the shed's finished and I'm starting to move things in there probably. So I'll see you all then. There's also a pile of chain. Hello everyone and welcome back. It's now Monday. I can't remember when I last filmed in this video, but I know I was doing stuff at the old place. The new shed's basically finished now. There's just a few other little like trim pieces, and there's like, I think there's like the back corners need to go on still, but like it's finished enough that we're not going to need to get into it. Like we're not going to need to get to the inside of it anymore, and I can start moving my things in. It's just right over there. I'm looking at it. I'll show it to you right now. Window is broken, so I can't put it down, but as you can see right there, there's the roller door in the front. All of the front trim is on, and the gutters, and obviously the roof. The back stuff, I need to clean the back of the car out and get some towels on the seats, because obviously this isn't exactly the biggest car, so I'm probably gonna put stuff in the boot and on the back seat. The boot's currently full of tools. I'll probably see you back at the old place where we're gonna start putting some things in the car to move over for the first I guess load, I think we're gonna call them. So yeah, catch you then. This is what I've got for the first load. This pendant's been in my car for a while since I took it down. I've got all those exhaust fans that you saw. They're all packed up in there, ready to go. And then in the back seat, there's not much yet. Got these pendants, the glasses for them are there. You haven't seen them yet, but you will at some point. And there's a dartboard under there as well that I bought because I thought it'd look cool on the shed wall. There's not much in the back seat yet because I'm going to get some old towels from my grandma to put on the seats so that I can put things in there as well. But the boot, other than the space above this pendant, which I don't want to put anything there in case it breaks, I think next I want to take the eye high bay and these fluorescent lights and the street light maybe, and then maybe some of these other things, whatever fits, probably that ceiling fan, and then like some things from this pile. So let's go drop this off and I'll show you the new shed as well. This is what the new shed looks like. Here it is, boys. Nearly all put together. I still need to peel some of this ColourBond stickering off. Most of the pieces come with like a protective plastic on them, you can see here. We have a PA door, which that's locked with a chain from the inside, so I can't open it, but I'm just going to open the roller door. And then, see, this is like some of the things that aren't finished yet, like the downpipes. There's going to be downpipes here that still need to go on. These corner pieces, you can actually look inside. But let's go ahead and get the roller door open. I still need to fiddle with this roller door. It's still not, there we go. And it's really hard to lock as well, so this is what it looks like in here. Got a ladder and a broom because I was sweeping it out. I think I'm going to need to do a bit more. Let's bring this in. So I've got that in. These are all the extra trim pieces, and those are the downpipes. Trying to get at least maybe these corners on. The edges aren't sealed yet, as you can see. Water's coming in because it's been raining. So that's my main worry with using cardboard boxes, is that they'll get wet if I leave them on the floor. I'm going to go to Bunnings today actually and get some shelving units so I can start putting shelving units together, and a can of touch-up paint for this shed because it's a specific colour. I still need to put the tensioners on these straps and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of the stuff out of the car, and then we're going to go to my grandparents to get the towels and then go back to the old place to load up. That's pretty much the first load of stuff in. And I've moved all those things from there to there. So now we're going to go, there's a guy delivering window frames, so I'm going to go speak to him and then go to my grandparents. Okay, so pretty much all loaded up now. I could fit some more things in here, but I don't really have anything that fits at the moment, and I'm taking my time with this. I actually want to get to Bunnings pretty soon, but I've got these two fluorescent lights in that I want to make signs out of. They were just in the back seat. I got all the towels and stuff from my grandparents, and then the boot's pretty full this time. That's the dartboard that was in the back seat. Underneath here is the Sylvania B3000. It still has that CFL bulb in it. And then back there is the High Bay. And that's just some stuff that's relevant to the B3000. This box is full of switches and power points. They just fit there, so I'll put it there. Cleared this shelf off pretty much. There wasn't any rhyme or reason for it. I mean, I wanted to get all this stuff out before I touched these shelves, but I wanted to get to something back there. So all the stuff that was on that shelf is just in this box now. But that's not going to get moved over just yet. I want to organize all of my small stuff that I'm putting into the boxes. But what it was that I wanted to get to was this. This is a UPS. It's like a battery backup thing, and it has 240 volt outlets on the back. They're computer IEC outlets, so I'm going to need to get an adapter. But this will just let me run some like really low wattage, like LED lighting at the new place probably if I'm ever there at night. I've got some extra batteries that'll fit it sitting up there, so I can just charge them all and bring them all and swap them out. But yeah, that's where we're at the moment with that. That's just another little thing I thought I'd show you. So let's go and take this stuff all to the new shed, and then I think I'm going to go to Bunnings. All right, we're back at the new place. Okay, so it's actually just started storming outside. Okay, so the High Bay is actually hung. I thought I wasn't going to be able to, but I managed to get it hung. This is not where it's going to stay. It hangs too low. I'm actually going to try now is getting it across there instead of hanging from that truss. But this just gives you an idea, and this is officially the first light being hung in the new place. I can't power it yet because there's no power out here, and I don't think the UPS would be able to handle this thing, but I'm going to give it a try. So I think I'm going to mess around with this a bit longer, and then we're going to go to Bunnings. All right, so I was actually able to get it hanging quite a bit higher than I thought I would be able to. I can walk under it, and I can touch it still, but there's plenty of room between this is how much room is between the bottom of it and my head. So I'm not going to hit my head on it. And it looks proportionately correct. So I'm really happy with that. I won't be able to use it until there's a site pole out here at least, and I can run an extension lead. Won't be able to run it off the UPS. I want to hang a ceiling fan in the middle here. Eventually it's going to be 2 36-inch fans either side, but I want to hang the Clipsal fan in the middle because that's a good performer and the light kit's bright. So I'd be able to run it off the UPS for a little bit. So what I think I'm going to do now is actually go to Bunnings. I need to write a list. So that's cool. First light in the new shed hung. Hopefully we'll get a fan up today, maybe. Hopeful thinking, wishful thinking. So let's go to Bunnings and get some shelving units. And then I feel like this video is going to be getting pretty long. So I think I might cap it off, blend the clips together and get it uploading and then just start moving vlog 2 straight away. So good progress so far. First light in the new shed. I'm going to move the ladder. First light, I can still see it. First light in the new shed hung. That's cool. So I'm going to go to Bunnings now and I will see you all. I might even film in Bunnings. Let's see. Okay, so I haven't been filming as I go on because I just got on a roll. First of all, I got some dummy cameras because I was worried. My mum and I are worried about it, so I got some dummy cameras. This was on special, whatever. I got 3 of these shelving units. They're 5 shelf instead of 4 shelf. They're a little bit more expensive than the smallest ones they do, which are 4 shelf, and they're a bit shorter. But I think these will work better. I'm gonna get more when I have the funding to do so. I only want to buy 3 at the moment because they're like, I think they're $44 each, so it's around 150 bucks, just under, for all 3. So I'm just gonna hold off on that. I was gonna get 5 initially, but I'm just gonna get 3 now, and then maybe I'll get 3 next time. I got extension leads. I found some hooks. These are going to be good for hanging stuff from the purlins. I got cable ties. These eye bolts, which I can use in those holes that are in the things. I just kind of grabbed what I could find. These were on special. They're just more LED bulbs that fit into the halogen floodlights. That's pretty much everything I'm getting. So I'm actually at the back of the store now because this is where it's the least busy. I'm talking quietly. This trolley is really hard to push. I don't want to buy any more than I need, and I'm already buying more than I need. So let's get out of here, and we'll probably come back later in the week. I wasn't done yet. I got batteries for the cameras and 10-meter extension leads and some 2-meter extension leads. I might get more of these because they're cheaper and I don't need the length. It's just to power stuff up in the roof, and I don't want to use power strips if I can help it. So let's go. Okay, so it's time to get all this in the car, and everything that you see on this trolley, all of these little bits and the shelving units, it all came to like $308. If I can read. Yeah, $308.01. So hopefully that's going to be the most amount of money I'm going to have to spend on stuff for the new shed for a while. I definitely want to get more shelving units, but that'll be gradual. So let's get this all loaded up in the car and head back to the new shed. I just came out of Stratco, which is actually like where we got my shed from. It's a Stratco shed kit. I don't remember the model name and I don't know the exact dimensions. I can measure it if anyone's curious. I went in there to get this. This is touch-up paint for the shed. It's the same color, gold gray. This can was $7, which I think is a little bit much, but like when you're putting the screws in, especially on the roof, you have to put them in on the high part of the corrugations in the Colorbond steel, and sometimes they slip down and put a big scratch in it. So just to stop it from rusting, got this to touch it up, and there's just like other little bits as well. Just threw all of the footage into the editor, and I realized that I have more than enough footage to edit now. The total footage I shot was like half an hour long, so we'll see how long moving vlog 1's going to be. I'd like these videos to be kind of long, but then it takes them too long to edit and upload, so we'll see. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for moving vlog 2. I'm literally going to start it in about like as soon as I finish this segment. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.